Hello Aquarians and Crosswatchers, welcome to your video, okay, your 10:30 Eastern Standard Time PM video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host Colleen. I've already said my prayers, okay, but I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So the video I did with a lot of the oracle cards, it got a lot of views. It done really well. So I don't know if it has to do with the weather changing, people being more indoors, okay, depending on where you live, obviously. I don't know if people like longer videos. I do a shorter video, so for those of you who don't like longer videos, you can check out my shorter videos that come out usually between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon, around 20 minutes or so that video is. But this is designed for those who like longer videos. I got a really positive response from yesterday's video with all of the oracle cards, and then I do the tarot reading, and then I pull a bonus card at the end. So I'm going to do that again, and if the views stay up, I will continue to try to give you a longer reading. Maybe not as quite as long as it was. That was 1 hour and 22 minutes, but I will try to get you around an hour. I will try to do that. If it becomes a problem, the views drop, then I will go back to around 30 minutes or something like that. So or maybe I will implement 3 videos a day. I'll do a 20-minute, a 30-minute, and an hour, something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here to please you guys. I love doing tarot. It seems to be the only way I can make a living, so this is what I got to do, right? Anyways, I'm doing this video on November 3rd, and I'm going to start off with the Wisdom of the Oracle, okay? And I'm going to read to you from the book. All right, what this actually says, not the whole thing, just a little thing here. That way, there's no issues. Now, these cards were not designed to be read in reverse. Some people do read them in reverse. When you look up the meanings, they're not designed that way. And the first card is Yang, and that says the masculine principle of movement, activity, power to make things happen, taking action. So that's the first card that came out. All right, it's a card of power. It's a card of going for it. It's a card of being in charge. Okay, it's very much like the Emperor energy. It's the Yang. It is the same energy. So the next one that came out, we have 31 and 28. And check these out real quick. You might want to protect your energy or continue to. I was guided to burn more sage, so I have that burning there. All right, we have building blocks, and it says strong foundations and a beautiful work in progress. So it kind of, you know, in the overall scheme of things, remember why you're here is by no mistake, okay? As a soul, you signed up to come here on earth and do or have experiences, okay? So your life is not in vain, and your life is not a mistake. And so it's very important because you're alive during a time of great awakening, okay? The great awakening. And then we have why. And it says motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. So we have the building blocks, wanting to know why, and Yang. So we might be talking about or thinking about what drives us, or maybe what drives others, okay? If we're questioning others, okay? Maybe there's a Yang energy who is also thinking about building, all right? Or what drives them back to you. We have a lot of oracle cards here, so we're going to see what wants to come out before I actually do the tarot reading. I'm going to pull now from Island Time Wellness, Heart with the Key, and the Runner. So it looks like there's somebody who may want to come back in, and you know, maybe they want to rebuild things with you. maybe they asking why even, but it says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Now maybe this is not anyone returning, but I just say the runner. Maybe it's just someone going to come in and chase you. This doesn't have to be a return. You know, it's a broad reading. Thousands of people watch. For some of you, someone could return. For some of you, this is just someone coming in to chase. Right now, I see no... When I get into the tarot, I'll tell you guys if I see return cards. But it does say the runner. All right, so that's on the bottom of the deck. Anything else want to come out here? It didn't actually come out. We have Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So, you could have stopped the pattern in something, all right? Probably stop the pattern of allowing any sort of toxic energy just to come into your way, doing new things. I read your comments. I see you guys sometimes in the chat, and I know a lot of you are on to bigger and better things and ascending right here. This is really, for those of you who watch and hang out, a lot of you who are here are ascending, whether you're Aquarius or not, because some of you are dealing with some low vibe Aquarians, okay? But you are ascending, all right? And heart with the key, I do feel like someone is coming your way, all right? I really do feel like someone's coming your way. Let's pull from I have the animal oracle here. Anything else? Ooh, I got Roadrunner. That might be something fast. I mean, Roadrunner is super fast, okay? But it can also represent high-speed internet. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously, all right? That's what the Roadrunner card is saying. And we have Seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. So maybe you're about ready to date somebody. You know, maybe you're about ready to date somebody. And you know that runner card came out, the road runner, all right? You know, maybe there's love that comes in because I see someone not noticing it and somebody the noticer. So I feel that you're noticed. The road runner would be sort of a masculine card, and this looks, you know, this looks like a very soft card, like you would think of it as, and we see purple here. This is kind of fiery. It would, you know, I feel like somebody is about ready to come in. Don't have to say chase. That's to me such an immature word, but I feel like pursue. See something they like and go after it. Why not? So, somebody might be coming in at a time when you're healing, just doing your own things. I've been channeling that for you guys for a long time now, and I do feel that it's happening because you've been wanting it, all right? You've been wanting someone to come in, and maybe it's taken so long because there were some things that you had to do, explore, learn on your own, or maybe because there just weren't enough details to what you wanted, and the universe just didn't know what to send you. We have spirit guides. All right, guidance, purpose, insight, pay attention. Some of you might like, you know, turquoise. Turquoise is a great way to help you communicate with your spirit guides, along with amethyst. That's a stone of concentration. But turquoise was used, and it would help them to, I don't know, communicate or interpret messages. It was something that was information handed down to me through a friend of mine who's a teacher in theology, and when she was studying that particular culture, she noticed my ring and she said, yes, that's you know, that's how they believe that they talk to their guides, or how they used it to talk to their guides. So maybe your guides are trying to communicate with you. We have teach and share. I saw, and then a bunch of them just flew down. So teach and share. All right. This has been coming out. You know, you guys are great teachers. All right. And you have a connection to the younger souls. All right. You are like a bridge. You're a bridge for the younger souls to make it to where you are. And that's important to remember, because I don't think sometimes we as people really connect with how strong and powerful we are as individuals, that we have a gift. A lot of times we don't see ourselves special or with a gift, because sometimes we might feel a little bit like we're much in our ego, but we do have gifts. We do have knowledge, and we are the bridge to the younger generation so that they can reach where we are at and surpass us, and then they will be the bridge for the next one and the next one, and so on. Go after your goals. That's the yang energy here. All right, go after your goals, whatever it is. I do feel love is coming, though, when you least expect it, whether you're healing or not, whether you're the one that asks somebody out on a date or not. This has been coming out. Focus on children. Focus on the children in your life, however they are, however they come. Doesn't really matter if you're helping out your neighbor who has kids and they need some help. If it's your own kids, if it's grandkids, whatever. However you may have children or a child in your life, give them a little bit of focus here. And we do have adoption and birth and pregnancy, so pay attention to the children. These cards have been coming out. Have courage. We know this one came out. Have courage. So I just heard, for those who need to hear it, not everybody, just get out of your own way. Just get out of your own way. Don't worry about all of the things that could go wrong. Think about all the things that could go right. Find your voice. Okay, so have courage and find your voice were they were right next to each other. And I think it's important for you to express yourself, whether through song, through writing, through vlogging. Okay, so we have, again, I mean, this is sort of telling a story, I said you were the bridge to the future, right? The children. And look, it does focus on the youth. Focus on that. You have a message here, and be confident in that message. If you already know what your goals are, go after them. You can connect with your spirit guides by being near a large body of water, sometimes also by large rocks, mountains, okay? Very powerful places that are, of the earth here, very powerful places on the earth, are a great way to connect. But water, even that's why I have water here on my table. Water is very, makes it easier for the connection. I just, even when I'm in the shower, take a shower. If you can't get into a body of water, pay attention to what downloads, the things that pop into your mind when you're in the shower. So connect with water. Also hydrate, drink more water, and saltwater baths clean the aura. And I know I've said that before. Be open to love. I do feel love is coming in. I do feel it's going to come in unexpectedly. I feel like it comes in either at a time when you've given up on it, or you're just focused on yourself and you could care less. I just really feel like that's when it's coming in. Take time out, recharge, rest. This has been coming out in other decks that I have about take care of yourself, your physical body, nurture yourself, love yourself. Take care of yourself every way you can. Positive thoughts. What goes in your body is good. The saltwater baths for your aura. Avoid the negative people if you can. And if you're the one having problems with negativity, take baby steps. Baby steps. I was not always a positive person, especially in my youth. I was sort of I was weird. I don't know. There were times I was happy-go-lucky, but there were times that I was very cynical. I did not have the appreciation that I have for life now. So if you're in a place in life that it's just really hard to find the positive or the good things, baby steps. Just find one thing that you're grateful for, even if it's your whatever, a pet, something that helps you get through the day. Be grateful. for that one thing, and then it just will grow like a mustard seed, and it will pick up momentum, like a snowball, you know, rolling on the ground. It will pick up more and more, and it will just become great. It will become big. It will become unstoppable. That's where the courage is going to come in. And then we have whole self-health. I already said that. Take care of yourself in every way. What goes in your body, what goes in your mind, cleansing your aura, and you have a choice in the people who you allow to be around you. You have, and in natural therapy is also holistic. Some of you might be into holistic medicine or checking out holistic medicine, but whatever. Any kind of way that you can nurture yourself, do it. Let's see. Guided to this one. This is my Lenormand Kipper deck, and they're very literal, so let's see what wants to come out here. Again, welcome to my channel, Aquarius by Aquarius. I got a house. I saw 2 houses. Some of you might be changing homes, getting a home. Change. We got change. Pluto energy. Did say focus on children. We literally have a child there. You might be seeing a child. A child might be coming into your home or into your family. Also, I just heard child-proof your home. That's specific. I just heard child-proof. I feel like there is something. I feel like you're going to receive a message, but you haven't yet, because I got the birdies in the reverse and I got the anchor in the reverse. And I do feel like there's a message that's coming in. I don't feel like it's come in for some of you, but whatever this message is, it's going to bring some change. All right, it's going to bring change, and I feel like it's going to cause your focus to shift. Anything else? We have the sarcophagus, talks about endings. We have the fox. All right, the fox is usually determined as being sly, sneaky, can be associated with cards like the 7 of Swords. Okay, also the Page of Swords reverse. All right, the fox is around, and you often don't know the fox is around. Okay, the fox isn't loud. Fox doesn't let themselves be known. They're very sneaky. They're very clever. Okay, but they're also, foxes can be friendly. So keep in mind, there might be somebody here watching. All right, and waiting. Might be some confusion, and somebody might be watching and waiting here, and it might have something to do with where you spend your days. This is toil and labor, but this is the mask, and here's the house again, and here's travel or messages, which I would relate to the 8 of Wands, and then here we have another kid, an occupation. So some of you will be better with kids than you realize. I don't know why I just had an image of a kid pulling on someone's beard. I thought that was hilarious. Anyways, but we do have the fox, the sarcophagus. Somebody might be waiting for an ending of something. All right, an ending of something. And then we do have the thief. All right, maybe somebody is the thief energy, a lot of times we associate it with money. Money is stolen or someone, but it's a trickster energy. So be careful for a trickster energy right here. Especially coming out together. The illusion. This all reminds me of someone might be trying to be slick or sly near you. All right. And it might be somebody who maybe things have ended with, even. Someone who's not even in your life. I want to pull... Let me pull a tarot card for that. I want to know about that. Where did... right here. Tell me about the sarcophagus. I got 2s, 4s, 6s, actually 2 6s, an 8, a 9. Page of Cups sideways. You know, it's Cancerian energy. It's a more youthful energy or not as mature energy. It also can be an energy of someone who dating, okay? It could also be an energy of someone who is helpful. But this could be like I would definitely say if there's anyone that was a little bit sketchy or your hair stood up on the back of your neck about somebody you were associating with, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that, because there could be something going on that you're just not aware of. It doesn't mean that someone's literally stealing money, because we did see the work and toil card. Maybe somebody is pretending to be your friend and they want your job. Or somebody is pretending to be a good neighbor and they're trying to get you thrown out of the community. Pay attention to stuff like that. Because I feel like somebody is in someone's ear, or let me see. Tell me, why are we confused? What is this? Yes. The 10 of Cups, but it came out this way and then this way. That's this. This is could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. And there's that 7 of Swords energy. Just be careful. There could be someone around you who is not the friend, the lover, the family member, the co-worker, the good neighbor that you might think that they are. They're close and conniving. And there is money here. Or this could be someone in your circle. All right. That's a 10 of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Gemini energy. Also be careful for somebody could be close to you, because that's a close connection. And we have the family here, but we have these 10 of Pentacles. Someone could be close, but they're doing something. They appear to be loyal. We have the dog here. They appear to be loyal, but there's something sneaky going on. All right. They could be misguiding you in some way, or talking about you, or they could just, if this is someone you actually live with, someone could be, because the Thief card here, someone could be putting money to the side and hiding it. You know, I'm hearing that song, they smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place, backstabbers. Like, that's what I'm hearing with this. That's that energy. So be careful for backstabbers. Be careful for people wanting to take your place, but they're like a friend or a lover. Or it's terrible to be with this person who's a lover, but I know in the pre-shuffle I did get the narcissistic person or card came out. Some people could literally be in a connection with someone like that, and they'll get found out if that's the case. The truth always comes to light here. Tell me, give me something here from this Oracle deck. No, that's crazy. Give me something from this Oracle deck here. We got legal matters, police, and jackass. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket, anything. So be careful, or somebody might be going through that. Again, like I feel like someone's trying to paint or someone's trying to make something look like it's not. Just be careful for that kind of energy here. Someone trying to make something look like it's not. We have losing sleep on the bottom, replaying events, thinking about you. We do have funeral here. Cope. Somebody might be trying to cope with a situation. Somebody could get a DUI, or somebody could get pulled over while being under some sort of influence. So be careful. Party safely at home. Party at home, okay? Getting tarot readings. Somebody could be getting tarot readings, all right? This would not come out for you because you're watching a tarot reading. Your spirit guide's not going to come out and say, I see you. No, it's not like that. Somebody could be getting tarot readings over on you. Let's ask. Tell me about these tarot readings. The Empress reverse, yeah. So could be somebody in the divine masculine yang energy, okay. This landed literally a cope. Somebody could be receiving karma. This card literally says karma, coping. Somebody could be receiving their karma. Somebody could be going through something that has to do with legal matters. Maybe police were involved. Maybe someone's got to take a drug test. Maybe there's a vehicle involved or something like this. Doesn't really matter. But then we have the Six of Wands reverse and the Empress reverse. They landed out together, and then so did Temperance reverse and Ace of Wands. So this Temperance is Sagittarius. It's Archangel energy, but it's in the reverse. So somebody was not in the right frame of mind, and it has something to do with the Empress, okay? Not having the Empress, the Empress not noticing them. So there's somebody who definitely wants some sort of recognition or attention. There is someone focused on you and you're not focused on them, and they're in this Fox energy. I feel like it's someone you dated or almost dated, or I feel like it was somebody, it doesn't have to be a date, it could be a younger person, but it's somebody who, the point is, they're not getting your attention. They're coping, they're using coping mechanisms. They could be having some sort of problems when it comes to the justice system or legal papers, or whether it's actually happening to them or around them, but they're having troubles with it, bothered by it. They could be getting tarot readings. Tell me about tarot readings. Death card keeps popping out, so I know change wants to come. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Someone, the Hangman here. Someone has been watching you for a while. Maybe they want to see if you're in a relationship before they even come in. But this is a person, they're sneaky. Alright? This is a person who's sneaky, if that's the case. So be careful. Someone's sneaky and watching, and there's also a person who could be like acting like a friend, but they're more of a foe. You know, that's like that thing, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Like somebody, there's an enemy that's close, and there's somebody who is watching and not saying anything. Let's see what the Game of Life wants to say here. Well, definitely somebody might be dealing with some sort of legal things, because it says you could win the court case. So I feel like if you're dealing with anything legal-wise, you could win the court case. And then this, be open to dating. Somebody's coming in for you guys, okay? Somebody's coming in. Be open to it also. Don't close it off. The universe keeps all receipts. Somebody's going through something, probably karma. That sounds like karma to me. And then somebody might be dealing with custody issues. That's specific, obviously, but any of these can be specific. All right, there is a blockage to bring awareness to. So for some of you, there might be a blockage. And then I knew to use the sage, and I did. I knew to use the sage. You know, even if someone's not literally, you know, going out of their way to do spells and stuff like that, just someone's evil eye, someone thinking of you and sending it your way. Energy is a real thing. Energy lives, you know. We have here your insecurities are hindering you, and we saw come out here to, you know, have more courage, so believe in yourself. And then a female is spying on you, and someone copies you. So there could be someone literally just trying to be you, but that's just not going to happen. It can't happen. So there's a blockage to bring awareness to. Somebody might be going through a divorce or breakup, okay? Balanced routine, but it did literally fall out in the reverse. So somebody might be having a hard time balancing things out, especially if someone is going through divorce or is already divorced. If somebody is trying to date, trying to handle work, trying to handle if there's any kids or anything like that involved. So that you know, there's recognition to that. And we have apologies and forgiveness. So somebody may want your forgiveness here. Somebody may be apologizing. Tell me about you win the court case. Landed on the angels over here. Four of Swords. If you haven't heard anything, it's a specific message, but if you thought something was sort of laid to rest, has been sort of quiet, you could hear something about some sort of court case. Tell me about custody. So there may be somebody you have children with, or somebody who's going through some sort of custody issue that may want to come back. Maybe somebody couldn't because they were dealing with children or something like that. There might be, because we have a family, the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So there's someone who may want to return, but they may be returning because of wanting the kids. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so all right, let's just say the mother has custody, and they don't, you know, and that's final. There's somebody who may come in and want to make some changes with that, or do because I saw the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So if somebody's paying a lot of child support, somebody may want to come in and do something to adjust that, or get shared custody, or it depends on where you're at. So I'm gonna just leave that at right there. But it's strong about that, and it seems like it's around money, and it's around someone not in the house anymore. Universe keeps all receipts. Tell me about that. So that's gonna go with divorce and breakup. Open to dating. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands. Somebody is really going through it. And if they're not, because this landed on be open to dating, I feel like someone's going to be very regretful, especially once you are dating someone else, moved on. Someone's going to be, or things could be improving for you and going south for somebody else, going downhill for somebody else. Tell me about open to dating. Five of Cups. Sideways. Give me another one. The Moon. All right, so somebody's in their feelings for you. Okay, for a while now. Somebody is showing up as a knight, but on their mind is the Hierophant, which is a commitment, okay? Someone is trying to decide if they're even ready for a commitment. This could be someone you're dating. This is a dating card, Knight of Cups. So if there's somebody here who's thinking about the long haul. You could have been dating someone for a while and someone's thinking about marriage, okay? But it's also someone you could start dating and it could lead to that too. What's the blockage? I want to know forgiveness, apologies, and the blockage. What's the blockage? And literally saw the cards wanted to block up. See? Energy is real. Tell me about this. The Chariot. I feel like there's going to be, things are going to get cleared up because we have the Clarity card, we have the Ace of Swords. There's going to be forward movement. So look, I feel that has a lot to do with Pluto. Whatever these blockages are, they're about to get cleared up here pretty soon. Tell me about apologies and forgiveness. No blockages there, right? Yeah. I feel like someone sort of comes out of the blue. Somebody who's been stubborn and sort of holding back. I feel like somebody finally gets out of that and they come in unexpectedly. Somebody who was blocking or fighting this, all right, I feel like they stop being stubborn and they come forward because it's a wish for them to come towards you. This is a person, Seven of Wands, that's literally blocking, but it's reversed. So this person is going to, I feel like I hear stubborn. This person who wants to apologize to you, or whoever needs an apology or is getting an apology, somebody's been very stubborn. That is being released. All right, let's pull from the Journey Oracle. Show me what messages I need to see here. We got on the bottom, the karmic is trying to trap them with a baby. That's very specific. And friends and family don't approve of the connection, and you could be seeing 111. You could be seeing ones, twos, threes, fives. That's on the bottom. But what actually came out, drinking and thinking of you. Is it too late to save this? All right, so somebody has messages for you. So we're going to pull from that deck next. You gravitate to one another and know each other's thoughts. So this is, do you know who this person is? Anything else? I'll pull some tarot on it. Wow, I want to marry you. I'm not afraid to love you. Please take me back. I'll make it up to you. Having a baby. Some of you may have a baby with this person, or they want to have a baby with you. Living a toxic lifestyle. Someone's drinking, living a toxic lifestyle. I made a huge mistake and I regret what I did. So there's someone who, living a toxic lifestyle, drinking, thinking of you, made a huge mistake. Somebody wondering if it's too late. This is somebody who you guys could think, pick up on each other's thoughts or whatever. Somebody wants to come back. And somebody wants to get married, and somebody wants to get someone pregnant if that's on the table here. So let's pull a couple of tarot cards. Tell me about I made a huge mistake. Tell me about I made a huge mistake. Well, it looks like we have the Chariot. It's a literal sign of Cancer, but this is coming in really soon. So if this is for you, you're going to hear from this person coming in and saying, look, I made a really big mistake. Tell me about living a toxic lifestyle. This is the Seven of Wands in reverse, landed on you know each other's thoughts. So I feel like you pick up on this person's energy a lot. Possibly they pick up on yours, but if they're drinking and living a toxic lifestyle, they might not pick up on your energy. But this is a person who could be going through a good dose of karma before a beginning can happen between you. This could be any person too, by the way. Tell me about drinking and thinking of you. Yeah, this is the thing. This person is having a problem focusing. Six of Wands reverse. You don't give this person any attention. You don't pay them any mind anymore. Some time's gone by. Looks like you went on about your life. Stop thinking about this person. Now this person is thinking about you. Quite literally thinking about you and being in your life for the long haul. So someone's getting intoxicated and thinking about the future, what it would be like to come in, what the rest of the life would look like, because this person would also have to, if this person is partying or whatever that much, like something would have to change because a tower would happen. Is it too late to save this? Strength card came out. This is the Empress. The Empress is the only one who can tame the beast. You gravitate, know each other's thoughts. Yep. King of Wands sideways. King of Wands sideways. I feel like there's a person who was just sort of wild and reckless. Couldn't be tamed, didn't want to be tamed. Tell me about this, for those who maybe marriage and a baby is on the table here. Tell me about this, or marriage anyway. Whoever this person is, they did you wrong, okay? And then this one says having a baby. All right, so I try to keep it general, but it says having a baby with a younger twin. You see that? We have an older person and a younger person. So some of you may have a child with someone younger than you. But you are cut off from them. That's specific. All right. Let's see what somebody may want to say to you, since messages are coming out. Any messages that somebody wants to say? Can we start over? Just like this deck, it says, is it too late? Somebody wants to know if you can start over. I find you incredibly attractive. There is a third party. Well, isn't that usually the case? I want to work things out. Friends and family don't approve of the connection. That wanted to come out. I want to work things out. Can we start over? There is a third party. I find you incredibly attractive. I gave into temptation. I wasn't ready. So they weren't ready then, and I'm afraid of commitment, but it kind of came out sideways. So someone is, I feel like, getting away from that sabotaging energy. I don't feel like someone's really afraid of commitment. That's a specific thing. So you'll know if this is for you. You'll feel it or whatnot. Anything from here, this deck? These have the messages written on them, so they're not meant to be taken in reverse. This is received, okay. We have the summertime. I don't do time with tarot, but summer might be of significance, okay. We have fear. Somebody was afraid, but received. All right, so I feel like someone is awakening, okay? I feel like someone you've been very patient with is finally, someone's getting their self-worth here. Maybe it's you and you moved on. Maybe they're finally awakening. Okay, we have devotion and the third party that came out in another deck. So we see the third party in conclusion. So I want to clarify again. Tell me about the third party. Page of Wands reverse. This third party is bad news. Yeah, and there's going to be a big, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen with this third party, because we have the Tower and we have the Page of Wands reverse. Page of Wands reverse is bad news. They could be a person who's even low-key abusive. Depends on the other cards. All right. This could be a person using them, trying to get pregnant, or literally using a kid against them. Tell me about devotion. Three of Wands in the reverse. You're not going to expect this person to want to be devoted to you. Yeah, you're not going to expect this person to love you. But this person is carrying around a big load. Very, very big load right here. Keeping it all to themselves. Tell me about self-worth. Tell me about self-worth. Seven of Pentacles. And so for a long time, all right, it took somebody a long time to sort of come out, get back into the world, all right. Somebody, because the Four of Swords is sideways, all right. It took someone a long time to get over something, to get through something. But now that's finally happening. I feel like, whatever, somebody has some new, a new love, something, something that's dear to them, and it might even literally be children. But whatever it is, somebody has some sort of newfound worth, and their life is just getting better. Okay, their life is getting better. It's someone who is seeing what they have in life and not really paying attention to what they don't have. And it seems like a lot of it might have to do with family. At least I do see two children cards with that. So maybe it's happening to your children, all right, if they're older or something like that. Tell me about patience. That's being clarified by the Eight of Swords sideways. All these came out sideways. Four of Cups. I feel like a lot of you, especially if you waited on a connection, all right, a lot of you have given it more than enough time. All right, you're like, I've been more than patient. Some of you have watched this person get involved, okay, start families. Some of you, this person has, they have grown, okay, they have matured, but they're in the process of going from like a Knight of Cups to a King of Cups, all right? And that's been the problem, because there's love here. We have a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups, but what's in between, third party, is a Knight of Cups. And it could be literally someone's family member is in between. Somebody lives with somebody completely, has another complete full-blown life somewhere else. But this is like saying, I've been very patient and it's time for me to let go. Four of Cups. This is like on the fence about it, but about ready to cross over to the other side of the fence and completely let go. So for whoever needed that, tell me about received. Tell me about received. Yeah. Somebody is changing, okay? And love is the reason someone is changing. The Ace of Cups is love. The Death reverse is Pluto energy, and it's change. So someone is changing, and it's primarily because of love. Love is changing somebody here. All right. I got a couple more decks, and then we'll get into the tarot reading. Let me know if you like these. If an hour is too long or whatever, let me know. I can make them shorter. All right. Fated meeting, liquid courage. We got fear. You know, somebody might be terrified to meet with you and talk to you. Let's pull some tarot. Because really nothing wanted to come out of that but fated meeting. And on the bottom, liquid courage and afraid. Okay. Tell me about fated meeting. This is being somewhere in the world and you just see each other. Tell me about that. You might have your guard up. Okay. The Two of Swords and the Karma card reversed, Judgment, landed on liquid courage, but it's supposed to be here on fated meeting, so that's what's weird. There's a conversation. Somebody realizes they need to have a conversation with you, and with these Nine of Cups reversed, somebody could be literally drunk, okay, when they do, and somebody realizes something and they're like, I need to speak the truth. King of Swords, Aquarius is here. It's the energy of I need to say this. I realize I need to apologize. So some of you could be getting apology from an Aquarius or from any sign, but somebody might need to get some liquid courage. And I do have, you know, you're looking at someone kind of like, well, but you chose that path. You know, you chose that path. Aren't you happy? You chose it. Tell me about, and that's supposed to be, maybe you're going to run into someone that you know you haven't seen, but you guys know each other, and you're like, but you chose that. You're not happy. Tell me about the fated meeting, though. Yeah, just hasn't happened yet. Three of Cups sideways. For some of you, you're going to run into this person. This person has been thinking about how to heal things. I would imagine it's been for a while, and I guess somebody thinks about it so much they're going to run into you at some point. Tell me about fear. That might be a specific message too. You'd have to obviously be in a place where they can run into you. Eight of Cups. Somebody really, really wants to come toward you, but someone is very, very afraid. Someone's thinking of everything that could go wrong here. And so they're not ready to come in, because this is a person who wants success. This is a person who needs to get out of their mind, because they're never going to know until they get out of their mind and make a decision and make some sort of action. So somebody definitely wants to come toward you, but they are terrified. Okay, terrified. Because they don't want to lose. This is a person who likes to win. So now let's get into, I'm going to pull a couple of angel messages. I'm going to close out with the animal oracle. Anything else here? We have Isaiah, and it says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideals, situations in your life, I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. We know change is coming. Change is coming. And you're being guided and protected. So you're being guided and probably protected from danger. Okay, being guided away from pitfalls. Divine protection. We have Francesca. And it says, what you desire, what do you desire? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So the way that this works, you can have anything you want as long as you're not changing anyone's free will, you're not hurting the planet or its inhabitants, and you have to show gratitude for what you currently have. That's one of the things. And you have to let go. You have to release it and know that it's going to happen. So there's the law of attachment. You have to detach from it. And you have the law of resonance, where you have to resonate on that frequency. So a quick analogy, I always tell people, if you want someone to come into your life to spend your time with, you know, when you make yourself a cup of coffee or tea, make two. Like you're making it, you're going to have this conversation with somebody. That's just an analogy. So resonate on the frequency of what you want, okay? A perfect example, Jim Carrey, he wrote himself a check for $10,000 or $10 million, right? Whatever it was, I remember it's 10. And he put it in his wallet, and he cashed that check one day for himself. So be on that frequency of what you want to have in your life. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. Let's see what wants to come out here. Anyone who stayed this long for the reading, I appreciate it. Let me know. I can make them shorter. I just got a really good response from the longer reading. We have the Hangman, and that is Pisces energy, and that is Neptune energy. And at the end of the week, Neptune can cause a little bit of confusion. All right, it's entering on the 9th of November, but this is timeless here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have a lot of major arcana right now too, starting off with. This talks about that confusion will clear up. So I feel like it won't be lasting. The confusion will give away to positive Jupiter energy with that Wheel of Fortune, but we're going to clarify. So we have releasing, okay? Yeah. So this talks about releasing, I feel like any sort of what you've been holding on to. This could be an emotional release, all right? If you have any regrets over any mistakes or something you would have done different, don't worry about that. Focus on the now. This reminds me of the here and the now card too, in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Focus on the here and the now. Don't focus on things that haven't worked out for you. Doesn't really matter. We can't, we can only go from this day forward and make our best choices. You can acknowledge it, all right? And then take care of yourself, love yourself, focus on a positive direction. And we have the Two of Cups and the reverse. So remember to speak positively when it comes to your connections, all right? Because there's a Two of Cups in reverse. So this can insinuate a connection you don't have, or a connection that you lost, or not expecting a connection. So it's very important. It's very important to let go of whatever this Judgment in reverse is, okay? Especially if you're relating it to, mistakes made with others, mistakes made in love, or pitfalls or downfalls or whatever. Just let it go. Let it go. Because maybe you've been trying to figure something out for a while, okay? Like, why did it go down that way? Why did it happen? It doesn't make sense to me. And I just, make it make sense to me. Where did it go wrong? Did I sabotage this? Did they sabotage it? And this could also be external energy. Someone could be thinking this way about you, that they sabotage things with you. That it can go both ways. But either way, focus on a new positive direction with that Two of Wands. Something that's good. Something that's very good for you. You already know where the other energy takes you. And, might lead you on some travels, some trips. With that Eight of Wands. Give me 3 more cards. And then we're going to clarify. Four major arcanas here. We have the Moon reverse. There's a lot of Pisces energy here and Pluto energy. So there's going to be a lot of things that change, especially in your emotional body. Okay, if it's going to be one thing that changes, it's going to be your outlook. Okay, it's going to, I'm not going to say it's going to be radical, but you're just going to look at things differently that suit you better, because you're going to be looking at things that, you know, how do I say this? I'm not the best person to explain things to begin with, but you're going to be looking at things like, I need to take care of myself. Okay, this isn't very good for me. This is good for me. Thinking about the past isn't good for me. Thinking about the mistakes isn't good for me either. Like, you're really putting down the past and looking to the future. And I know that it's normal for Aquarians to do that, but you're really doing it. Like, you're really doing it. You're really looking for the future. We have here, interesting, birds of a feather flock together, but two people look different. Well, there's a bird and there's a person. It's also a card of abundance. It's a card of being single, but this person is reaching out, and to me this is a lot of things. Okay, it can be air sign like Aquarius, wisdom, reaching out to gain some sort of wisdom or knowledge. So I want to clarify. It could be earth energy and air energy. Okay. Tell me about the Hangman. I want to see what the bottom of this deck was. Alright. 5 of Swords in reverse. So this talks a lot about, in this tarot reading, to make peace with the past. Okay? Make peace with the past. Make peace with the things we can't change. If we screwed up with relationships in our lives, we all have regret in something. If we screwed up with our parents, if we screwed up with our kids, if we screwed up with our lovers. I mean, we are human beings, okay? We can forgive ourselves and love ourselves and move forward. Tell me about the Hangman. King of Wands energy. Sideways, Leo, Aries, Sag energy, but I feel like this, remember this is it's in retrograde right now, so emotions are coming to the surface. All right, so it's okay to let the past go, and somebody might be having a problem letting the past go and moving on. Okay, whether it's you or someone in your circle, in your energy, that you know is having a hard time releasing you, but someone's having a hard time because there's something about clarity here. There's something confusing, and someone's really trying to take a hard look at this. And somebody might be trying to find some sort of character flaw within themselves, because there's a person that's not in their life, and someone is trying to examine and re-examine why. Where did it go wrong, and why? Why did they do this? Or why did I do that? You know, there's a lot here. The card why is here too. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that's moving on to a better day. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Wands. It's really putting it to rest, I think. With this 5 of Swords reverse and this Pluto energy beyond that, and then this 5 of Wands, you're going to just put it to rest, or someone is. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. You made it through. That's what counts. You got through it. Whatever happened, for whatever reason, we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. It's time to look to a bright new day. It's time to look forward to the future. Time to let go of the past. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles and the reverse. Love. Release the past. Release what's deep inside in your emotions that is just, it just doesn't want to move on, okay, from you, and make room for new love. Make room for new love. Make room for the future. This is big time saying this. Release whatever that is. It could be anything, but it seems a lot to do with mistakes, about things that can't be changed, and having a hard time moving on. But it's saying here, it's so important. It's so important to release all that so that you can allow new love to come in whatever form, you know. New love. It's a gift from the universe. Ace of Cups. All aces are gifts from the universe. And a lot of you, you're moving on from that, which didn't work. Two of Cups reverse. Judgment reverse. Regardless of who made mistakes, just can't, you know, can't turn back time. Tell me about Judgment here in the reverse. Yeah. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but it's the World in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse on the bottom, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Hang, whatever it is, if somebody, okay, like let's say you had to let go of somebody and you just know they went down the wrong path, or you know they took the hard road, the long way home, which I channeled that reading the other day. This is you releasing that person. Like, look, because this is definitely third-party energy. It's definitely karmic energy. They did this. I know. I knew what it was going to be like for them. But if it's you who's experiencing it, about regret over something, and if you had to take a karmic path, because all of us take a karmic path, okay, at some points in our life. They're just lessons. It's just a lesson learned the hard way. That's all that is. Okay? Instead of a lesson being learned the joyful way, a lesson was learned the hard way. And it doesn't matter if it was you or if you're letting go of someone that went down that path. Either way, you're putting your foot to the new day, to the new future. And it's hopeful. And because you're doing that, your gift, your reward is this Ace of Cups. It's love. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. Two of Cups. It's okay. Release the love that didn't work out. Release the person that went another direction. At the end of the day, it's about loving yourself. The Queen of Pentacles energy, regardless of it being earth energy, it's the energy of, I love and value myself and I take care of myself. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah. Right now, though, we're just sort of in the energy of in the middle. You see how this person is in the middle? Okay, here's the past, here's the future, but the person's still in the middle. Person hasn't crossed the fence, hasn't crossed the ocean, hasn't done whatever, hasn't made the final move. Someone's still holding on a little bit to somebody special. But as long as someone is holding on to someone who's very special to them, they can't bring in the new love until they let it go. Doesn't matter who made mistakes. Doesn't matter if someone chose the wrong one, and you know in your heart that it was the wrong path for them. Somebody had to learn a karmic lesson here. It's right here. Tell me about the Moon in the reverse. We have Virgo energy. We have Knight of Swords, Virgo, Gemini energy, and the Emperor, Aries energy want to come out here, but they literally didn't. This is very clear. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Virgo energy, but it's don't waste any more time on this. Go ahead and cry. If you got one last things to think about this person, go ahead and do it. or whatever it was. Like I said, the past can't be changed. And if there's a person that you're trying to release, it can't be changed that they're not in your life. Only that person can come into your life if that's even an option. So if it can't be changed, free will was theirs or yours. Time to move on from it. And that's clarified by the Six of Swords. You see how this person's moving on and taking care of themselves. Queen of Pentacles. Moving on, working on their world, whatever's in their world. Health, money, finances, career, new people, new connections, new love. Being okay on your own until you find the right one. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Cups now is out in the reverse. Clarified here with the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Right now, the facts are this person has not returned. Right now, the facts are you have a choice to wait, which you've already waited long enough, or go out and live your life. The facts are the facts. And that's the facts. That's the truth. The truth will set you free. You see, it's our mind that keeps us stuck. But when we're honest, the truth sets us free. And it's time for someone to be released, because the facts are, it's not able to go forward. Again, this card came out. I'm pulling another card. This card came out the other day. I'm going to close out with a bonus card. I'm still going to read that card. I just want another card. Okay. So, you know, everything keeps pulling toward your independence. This is also a card of sovereignty. But this is the card of what animal would you be? And why would you be that animal? Would you be that animal because it's strong or loving? But then this card come out, and this is an independent. Cats are always considered independent because they don't really need to rely on others for their survival. You know, that's how it's kind of been. Cats can live in the wilderness. And if they're not hunted, that's their biggest problem. But it says, in silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So this is even, it talked about courage in the beginning. It's talking about courage now. You have the courage. You can leave this energy behind. You've been in this energy long enough. You can let this person go. Whoever made mistakes, both people made mistakes, it's okay. We all make mistakes. That's one of the things that we do as human beings so that we can learn and we can grow. Don't be afraid to go in a new direction, because I see someone is still holding on a little bit. Not much, it's in the process, but someone's still holding on. And it's time for someone to just give themselves a hug, love themselves, nurture themselves, and totally move on from that energy. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Aquarius by Aquarius. Thank you for allowing me to talk your ear off for over an hour. And this reading is coming out November 3rd. That's when I'm actually doing it. Anyway, guys, I love you, and namaste, my friends.